Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And here's Lukaku. He shifted it to the flank. NAC Breda have it back and can go again. Aimed beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. Plenty to... He's having a shot! In he goes again! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Mane quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Conte.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Over to the left. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Zapata.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Zapata.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And the shot's on here. Lukaku is flagged offside. And it's Joelinton. And here's Zapata. And he's away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He'll fancy himself from here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Zapata!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shoots! Superb from Zapata! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Leicester have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seydou with the clearance. Zapata. Linton, done delicately. Floated through. Well, that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zapata! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Leicester are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Mane. Milinkovic-Savic. Buchanan. Well, that has not gone well. Lima. Now it's Mane. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He could be in here. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Joe Linton really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And he's gone looking for safety. That's really well cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Leicester in control at half-time, 2-0.
Our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. Done so. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Sends it crossfield. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. That's very neat. Idrissa Gueye did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Leicester, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Spread out to the left. Lima. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Joe Linton, now it's Lima. It's a good-looking delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
decent chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
The attendance for this match was
Lukaku. No, that's been intercepted.
29,814.
That pass isn't the best. Mane. Now it's Zapata. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Deftly away. Milinkovic-Savic. And they win it back again. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Buchanan. Played towards the other side. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 91.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 20. Leiber. Number 8. Jolinton.
Milinkovic-Savic thinks about the shot.
Number 11.
There's the delivery. He gets big.
Number 27.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 35. Number
The most
7,
accurate pass.
De La Cruz. Number 29. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Substitutions taking place.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Lukaku. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. And it's made its way to... Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Oh, that's well spotted. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Leicester have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Højlund. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Buchanan. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Mitrovic. Look at the space here. Conte.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lukaku. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Join me in wishing our birthday boy
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.